Karnataka. I could tell you that in 2009, the World Bank has done a study for 16 states, and Karnataka is rated as the best state to invest. I could tell you in terms of FDI flows, we are ranked number 3 in the country. I could tell you that every week there is a multinational company which sets up base in Karnataka. I could tell you that the state of Karnataka boasts of 700 MNCs. We have something like 87 or 90 Fortune 500 companies and more than 100 top-class research and development organizations, all of which would not have been possible had not Karnataka been an attractive industrial destination. But that is clearly not enough for us. What is a source of comfort to us is whether we have the endorsement of the investors who have chosen to come and invest in Karnataka. Now, in the morning today, I had a very pleasant experience when Mr. Arvind Mehra, Chief Executive Officer of Mahindra Aerospace, came and spent 20 minutes with me and told me that his experience in Karnataka was so good that he's going to tell about this, speak about this through the length and breadth of the country. And he personally came and thanked me. At the end of the day, what we are looking for is an endorsement from each one of the investors who are present here, because we would like them to be our ambassadors. So I think, without their being our ambassadors, whatever else we would talk in these roadshows, etc., would probably have a little hollow ring. And their endorsement is equivalent to the effect of 20 roadshows. I take this opportunity of welcoming the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, but for whose, as I mentioned earlier, whose dynamism, fierce determination, and huge commitment to ensure that Karnataka is in the forefront of the industrialization effort in the country, and his personal initiative and he leads by example. I take this opportunity of welcoming the Honorable Chief Minister. I take this opportunity of welcoming the Honorable Minister for Industries, Shri Murugesh Nirani, who again has led by example. He himself is an industrialist and an investor, and he knows the woes of what people have to go through in putting up their projects, and who has been toiling ceaselessly day and night to ensure that the Global Investor Meet projects are a success. I also take this opportunity to welcoming the Honorable Minister for Higher Education, IT and BT, Dr. V.S. Acharya. Similarly, I take this opportunity of welcoming the Honorable Minister for Energy, Food and Supplies, Kumari Shobha Karandlaje. I take this opportunity of welcoming the President of CII, Shri B. Muthuraman. I take this opportunity of welcoming the Honorable Member of Parliament, Shri P.C. Mohan. I take this opportunity of welcoming the Senior Vice President of FICCI, Shri R.V. Kanoria. I take this opportunity of welcoming the Managing Director, Toyota Kirloskar Motors, Shri Hiroshi Nakagawa. I take this opportunity of welcoming Captain Ganesh Karnik, Deputy Chairman, NRI Forum. I take this opportunity of welcoming Mr. Kajoria. I also take this opportunity of welcoming all the distinguished guests, senior members of the industry and business, members of the media who have honored us by their presence here and graced this function. May I once again take this opportunity of welcoming all those who are present here, and we look forward to the privilege of continued contact with all of you during the Global Investors Meet 2012, as was the case in 2010. Thank you very much.
Sir, it is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to our Chief Secretary, who is the guiding force of all the officers. Sir, we request you to accept this small bouquet, sir. The Chief Secretary. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
So many feathers in our cap highlighted in his presentation by Shri S.V. Ranganath. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim ushers in the light of progress and prosperity for this land of Karnataka. One state, many opportunities. May we request Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri B.S. Yediyurappa ji, to kindly light this ceremonial lamp which heralds, which is symbolic of a new beginning. Global Investors Meet 2012. Light, the eternal luminance, is the embodiment of optimism, prosperity, and abundance. Karnataka is definitely the land of abundance. That's a fantastic photo opportunity, and we see the hint of huge success for Jim 2012 also. Please put your hands together and let us all together convey our hearty wishes for a huge success for Jim 2012 too. Thank you, sirs. The dream of tomorrow, my mind's eyes see. Yes, he always takes a giant leap to make dreams come true, a reality and functional. The forward-looking Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, ladies and gentlemen, Shri B.S. Yediyurappa. Please put your hands together and please welcome Honorable Chief Minister. Sir, your words, please. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಶ್ರೀ B.S. ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಆಶಯದ ನುಡಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Ministers for Large and Medium Industries, Shri Murugesh Nirani, Minister for IT and BT Higher Education, Dr. V.S. Acharya, Minister for Energy, Food and Civil Supplies, Mari Shobha Karandlaje, Member of Parliament, Shri P.S. Mohan, Deputy Chairman NRI Forum, Captain Ganesh Karnik, Chief Secretary to Government, Shri S.V. Ranganath, President CII and Vice Chairman, Tata Steel Limited, Shri Muthuraman, Managing Director, Toyota Kirloskar Motors, Shri Hiroshi Nagagawa, Shri Vice Chairman, FICCI, Shri R.V. Kanoria, Shri Jyoti Ramalingam, Principal Secretary C&I, Shri M. Chandra Sagar, MLA, distinguished industrialists, representatives of industry associations, trade commissioners, media persons, and ladies and gentlemen. I am very glad to be here today, this curtain raiser program of Global Investors Meet 2012. I am delighted to say that Global Investors Meet we had organized during 2010 was a grand success. The event had been able to create a very positive impact on the investors and has generated confidence among investors. The summit has been able to put Karnataka on the global map of investment destinations and was successful in getting investments from all over the world. During the last Global Investors Meet, more than 2,000 companies and more than 7,500 delegates participated in the event. We were able to attract investment to the tune of 3.92 lakh crores. Subsequent Global Investors Meet, 524 projects have been cleared with a total investments of rupees 1.33 lakh crores. I am glad to inform you that more than 94% of the investment proposals have come outside Bangalore, urban and rural districts, in last GIM, and more than 50% of the employment creation will be happening outside Bangalore. These projects will help in reducing the regional imbalances. You will be happy to note that out of 389 MOU projects signed during GIM 2010, 20 projects have already been implemented. 215 projects are under various stages of implementation. To ensure better implementation of approved projects, we have nominated nodal officers for each of these projects to help the investors. These progress of these projects are being monitored by me and also by the committee headed by the Chief Secretary. We have been making constant efforts to make Karnataka a favorable investment destination to investors across the global. We have introduced several policies across various sectors. We were the first in the country to bring semiconductor policy in our state. Similarly, we have brought out several policies in textiles, renewable energy, mining, tourism, IT and BT, state policy for special economic zone, etc. After the Global Investors Meet, we have again brought new ISCT policy and also Karnataka State Integrated Agri-Business Development Policy. We also constitute a vision group which is chaired by Sri Krishna Gopal Krishna of Infosys. The vision group is advising our state in preparing a strategy to make Karnataka an ideal place for investment and also addressing various issues connected with industrial development. I am delighted to mention that Karnataka has been ranked as most favorable investment destinations as per recent ASSOCHAM report. We are also organizing an agri-business investors meet in the state in November 2011. We are targeting an investment of about 55,000 crores. This summit would help the farmers by creating better agri-infrastructure and markets for their produce. Inspired by the success of Global Investors Meet 2010, we have embarked on the journey to Global Investors Meet 2012. We are organizing this meet on 7th and 8th of July 2012. The mission of this event is to attract 5 lakh crores investment, which will create at least 10 lakh jobs and double Karnataka's GDP by 2020. Just today, the state government has cleared 28 projects with a total investment of rupees 8,622 crores. These projects would create employment to 23,000 people. With today's curtain raiser, It is my pleasure to invite all of you to take part in Global Investors Meet 2012 to explore and invest in Karnataka. I welcome your suggestions to make GIM 2012 a grand success and seek your cooperation and wholehearted support for this event. Thank you. Thank you very much.
A wholehearted invitation to all the investors by the Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri B.S. Yediyurappa. Profound and respectful thanks to you, sir. Stride swiftly, for the goal is far. For an uniform, well-spread and well-balanced growth, we have some promising answers in GIM. Ladies and gentlemen, now an audio-visual presentation to fetch you all details about GIM 2012. Please, your eyes on the screen.
Bangalore to be the city in which I put my first foot on Indian soil. I think I made the right decision. I couldn't feel more welcome than I have here from the moment I landed at the airport. The people have been wonderful. I knew it was a great place to do business because I've been told that by many businessmen.
I was here in June 2010 at the Karnataka Global Investors Meet. I really could not believe what I saw, because there are, I think, more than 8,000 people who are attending, and I have actually not seen another investor meet of that kind in India, although I attend a large number of investor meets. And I want to congratulate the Chief Minister and his colleagues for keeping the tempo up. It's very important. It's not only important to grow and become prosperous for India as well as for Karnataka, but it is also important to boost the sentiment, the mindset of people, and to orient everybody's mindset towards growth. And I think that's what he has extremely successfully done over the last several years, and I once again want to congratulate him and wish him all success in the future. All of us know that there is a major economic rebalancing that is taking place in the world, and that is inevitable. This economic rebalancing has got accelerated post the depression of 2008-2009. Countries like the United States, many parts of Europe, Japan, South Korea, many of these countries who have played a very dominant role in the global economic growth are slowing down. And that is inevitable. It is inevitable. And countries like China, India, Russia, Brazil, and many Southeast Asian countries are taking on the becoming torchbearers for the world economic growth in the next century, in this century and in the coming centuries. And I do believe that this century, definitely, and possibly in the next couple of centuries, belong to countries like China and India. And India has tremendous opportunities in terms of the demographic dividend it has. It has an average population of less than 25. No other country has, no other large country has. And we generate millions of engineers and doctors who come on stream every year. The Indian entrepreneurship skills, I can tell you, is no less than what you can see anywhere in the world. What was unleashed in 1991, till that time it was bottled up for many, many years, I would even say for many centuries, I think got sort of unbottled in 1991 with the announcement of liberalization. And I think this country's entrepreneurial spirit is really flowering in the last 15 or 20 years. It has many, many other advantages. I don't know how many of you know that India actually has land, cultivable land, the largest cultivable land of any country in the world except for the United States. So there is no shortage of agricultural land in India. There is no shortage of industrial land in India, as long as we manage that process well. China geographically is much larger than India, but India has much larger agricultural cultivable land than what China has. Similarly, India's rainfall is more than twice the world average. So there is no shortage of water in India, as long as, of course, again, we manage it well. So India has God-given land and water resources that are actually better than the average of the world, and it is better than many, many countries of the world. And it has not only a demographic dividend in terms of average age of the population, its innovative spirits are very high. If you see some of the innovations that the Indian industry has done in the last 15, 20 years, only 20 years ago, till 1991, we used to have huge import tariffs. There are items where the import tariff used to be 100%, 110%, 150%, and so on. And it is the same product which today, which may have an import tariff of only 4% or 5% or 10%, the industries are competing even better than what they were competing in 1990. So the Indian industry has a resilience and an innovative spirit which is no less than anywhere in the world. And it has a number of other advantages. The global rebalancing of the economy itself is providing its advantage, because of the fact that from a situation where India and China, or especially in India, where we were simply a low-cost location for producing goods at low cost to the developed world, we have now become markets ourselves. The consumerism in India has taken on, and people are asking for better and better products. People are asking for better and better cars. So the opportunities for India in this world, which is very high speed globalizing itself, rebalancing itself in terms of global economy, India's opportunities are even greater. But the mere presence of opportunity is not going to be a guarantee for success. We need to do a lot of work. We need to manage our land issues well. We need to manage our water issues well. We need to manage our social unrest well. We need to manage our skill development process well. There are a number of issues which, if correctly tackled, we can be a resounding success in terms of world economy, in the world economic order. And it is in that area, while India has opportunities, India will definitely solve its problem in spite of all the current problems. And India is aiming for a growth rate of 9%, 10%. We are talking from the CII that a country like India with its huge population cannot afford to have a growth rate of less than 10%. If you don't have a growth rate of at least 10%, you will have a situation of increasing unemployment among people who are very highly qualified and who will be restless and who will make this country somewhat, shall we say, not so peaceful to live with. And that's a danger that we have to contend with in our progress towards growth and prosperity. And if India should grow at 8 to 9 to 10%, I would request the Chief Minister of Karnataka to have a vision for Karnataka which is at least 50% more than the average growth of India. And that is important. The reason is, among the many states of India, Karnataka is one of those states which has some natural inherent advantages. You have got highly skilled people. You got people who are fundamentally peaceful and law-abiding. You got wonderful engineering colleges. You got very good other educational institutions. You got natural resources, which many other states of India don't have. And talking of natural resources, I just want to make a plea. It may not be the most popular plea that I make in this particular state, but I want to make a plea to many people of this state. Natural resources, many people think that India has huge natural resources. Actually, we don't have. India is, for its population of 1.2 billion, which tomorrow may be 1.5 billion or more, India has actually meager natural resources. And one would like to see that meager natural resources getting converted into a prosperity for the people of India. And naturally, the resources that one has in Karnataka, one would like to see it getting converted into the prosperity for the people of Karnataka. And we can do that by ensuring that we protect it. We protect it for our own good. We protect it for value addition. We protect it for creation of jobs and go down the value stream as much as possible in this state, and which is very important. And we should encourage downstream industries which will give far more employment than the upstream industries. Downstream industries which will give far more, shall we say, revenues to the exchequer than the upstream industries. Downstream industries which will test the caliber of people much more in terms of their ingenuity and skills rather than upstream industries. I would plead with everyone in the Karnataka state to focus on value addition in every respect to the raw materials that it has got. So I am very delighted to be here. I am sorry, Mr. Chief Minister and other ministers, for having come a few minutes late. That's only because of the disruption of air traffic today as a result of something that happened in Bombay. But I am delighted to be here. And CII, as an industry body, has always partnered with the government of Karnataka in every of those efforts of the growth. We were partners to the Karnataka government in holding the Global Investors Meet of 2010, and we take great pride in it. We take great pride in it. And I would actually like to see a situation where CII and government of Karnataka work even closer. CII has many traits and many skills, many project monitoring abilities, and CII would like to partner the government of Karnataka at the state level, at the district level, at this even smaller cross-section levels to ensure that we discuss the subject. CII could bring a lot of ideas into the state, and I would like to see this partnership flowering. I do know that the global, which the Chief Minister mentioned some of the statistics. When I was here for the Global Investor in June 2010, I was amazed to see the number of participants, as I said. There are more than 2,000 companies. There are perhaps something like 8,000 participants. Some 359 MOUs were signed. And I do know, unlike in many other parts of the country, the MOUs are serious MOUs, where I think more than 250 of those MOUs are being acted upon. So all of this augurs extremely well for the state. And I know that the Global Investor Meet of 2012 will be even a bigger affair than 2010. And I wish that all success. Thank you very much.
Value addition to be the key word with better vision. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, he is rich with 3 decades of experience in automotive industry. His 31 years of association with Toyota Motor Corporation encompasses all aspects of production, product support and planning, sales and marketing, and new model development. Shri Hiroshi Nakagawa, MD, Toyota Kirloskar Motor Private Limited. And of course, India's cultural diversity has always fascinated him.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Very good namaskara. Nana Hesaru Nakagawa from Toyota Kirloskar Motors. So I'm honored to be one of the guests in this auspicious occasion. And I'd like to congratulate the Chief Minister Yudhayappa and his team, Team Karnataka. So success achieved in the Global Investor Meet year 2010. And I am very much hope, and I'd like to cooperate the investor meet in year 2012. This coming global investor meet will be bigger success for the Karnataka state, I'm sure. We, Toyota and Kirloskar Group, joined in hand and start the investment here in United States, Karnataka, from 1997. So today, from day one to today, and latest our expansion plan, the accumulated investment amount are going to reach 5,000 crores rupee. And currently we have more than 5,000 employees on our operation, and with additional employee coming more than 1,200. We are very pleased to announce these figures. So we could also bring many of our supplier partners close to our production base. So because of a favorable condition in Karnataka, and they have also created huge employment in the view of progress outlook of the state. A Global Investor Meet year 2012 will provide opportunity for Karnataka to work on investment area to make Karnataka a competitive state in India. So infrastructure, power, water, and recently everybody focus the labor related things, and skill development and government support is very appreciated. So talking about geographically point of view, I think especially the Bangalore is very important place. We have both wing, right hand and left hand. So from the Bangalore, right wing leads to the Chennai. Left wing leads to the Pune and the Mumbai. The Bangalore is heart or center of this nice wing. So I am very much looking forward to improve or growth these wing or a corridor. The center of Bangalore leads to the Chennai and the Pune. This nice industrial corridor, I strongly believe may happen. So I understand as an investor, global investor point of view, competition among the states in India increase rapidly. So only by becoming highly competitive, Karnataka can succeed in the attracting further investments and achieve a leadership position in India. I'm sure the government and Karnataka people are aware of these challenges and will successfully work in that direction. I'm thanks government of Karnataka and give me this opportunity. I myself, I recognize. So my main role is invest a lot and hire the more people through our activities or business. And same timing, recently, I myself have to Karnataka ambassador to Japanese society. So I have to commit to do my best. So thank you very much for your attention, and Tumba Tumba Dhanyawada Guru.
Mr. Hiroshi Nakagawa, ನಿಮಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಹಾಗೂ ತುಂಬ ತುಂಬ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, FICCI speaks as we have amidst our Senior Vice President FICCI and also the CMD of Kanoria Chemicals and Industries Limited, Shri R.V. Kanoria. He's headed several joint business councils, including India, Australia, India, New Zealand, India, Netherlands, and India, Taiwan. So please welcome Shri R.V. Kanoria.
Thank you very much. It's indeed my pleasure to associate myself with the curtain raiser for the Global Investors Meet